to another video today. I'm going to be showing you guys a review of my new drone and my very first drone, the Sky Viper V2450 FPV. It's a very nice drone, probably the best one for a starter. I haven't used any of the drones, so I can't really say it's the best, but it's definitely, in my book, a really good starter drone. The technology it has for a $170 drone is really good. It got stuck on the roof earlier today, and I clicked land. I don't know if this was coincidence, it just fell off, but I clicked land, and it went back, landed on the roof, and then it raised back up and went back to the altitude that it was at when it first landed. When it first went down, took off, I mean. So it's probably the best thing for a new drone user. It's got so much fail-safe on it. Now I'm going to be showing you the negative things first. Get the negative things out the way. I'll show you all my positive things I have about it. If you crash into something too hard, which will definitely happen if you're starting out a drone and you're in a crowded place, the rotor guards, not rotor, what are they called? I'm just gonna go with blade. The blade guard will pop right off, and then the battery. The battery is a heck of a job to get in and out. They call it a quick release battery, but I wouldn't really say it's quick release battery. It's pretty hard to get it out, but oh yeah, my other complaint is that how light it is. I wish that they would have made the motors just a little bit stronger to carry a little bit more and made the thing weigh a little bit more, because as soon as the wind blows a little tiny bit, it's gone. So that's probably not the best. I mean, it's just crazy light. It probably doesn't even weigh a pound with the battery in it. Maybe about a pound and a half, but it's just a little too light for what it is. It's kind of scary when you get it up at high altitude, so that's why I'm not going to try to get it high altitude, seeing as I'm in my neighborhood. Now, for the very first time that you're using your drone and you don't have access to an open space, make sure that your driveway is clear, and then use your driveway. Your driveway will most likely be the best place that you can test out your drone. I promise you this. You don't want to go to any other place, because there's so many things that you can hit in a place with houses and stuff like that. If you can't control it, I mean, if you have a clear enough front lawn, use your front lawn too, because I mean, this thing's fine with landing in the front lawn. It's just the blades try to cut up the grass, but it's fine when you get off the pavement. But I say make sure your driveway is clear, because you want the most room that you can get to use the drone, to learn it. One of the best things to do is just do this really and get a hang of the orientation while it's midair. Not too high, not too low. Now, another one of the cons of this drone is that the launch and land buttons. The launch button I like. It takes it about 6 feet. No, I'd say about 5 feet off the ground. And the land button, it'll wait till you get about a foot and just cut all power and just slam onto the ground. That's not good, because that's how you get messed up little landing gear. So now on to the cons. It's very fast, very speedy. I mean, did I say pros? I mean cons, I meant pros. I don't know if I did or not. But now, one of the best things about this drone is how fast and nimble it is, because of how light it is, most likely. And it's basically a drone meant to crash and get stuck in things and get stuck places and stuff like that. It is meant as a starter drone, and any starter drone should be able to crash without breaking instantly. Now, the propeller guards, that's what they're called, propeller guards, they do a good job protecting the propellers and protecting what's inside the propellers. Now, the only bad thing about it is that how the propeller guards are shaped. Now, if they went all the way around the entire drone, like probably went about like here and then went around again, you wouldn't have the problems that you have with it now, because say it'll get stuck on something, it'll get caught right here, and then it'll get caught there. It'll yank the drone like this, and then it'll get stuck. The top of your drone will start scratching against stuff, get beat up. You don't want that happening, because I guarantee they weren't expecting the top of your drone to get messed up. Now, the batteries last a pretty good amount of time, depending on how you fly it. The normal battery you get, which is a 650 milliamp battery. Hold on, let me take it out of the thing. There you go. The 650 milliamp battery, the 3.7 volt, it lasts about 8 minutes. I'd say about 8 minutes flight time with this. But you want to be safe. You can play with the drone around you about when it gets to the 25% mark. You don't want to get it all the way to it's dead, because that's not good for a battery for you to run it dead. But you want it to, you can use it for a good 6 minutes, 8 minutes, depending on how you fly it. If you're just using it, hovering, then you'll probably have it about 8-9 minutes. But if you're going around doing tricks and stunts and stuff like that, you'll probably have it for about 6 minutes. Now, on the other hand, you can pay a little bit more money and get an additional battery from whatever retailer you got this at. And this is the 850 milliamp battery, and I'd say this one lasts about, whoa, hiccup, bless me, but I say that one, well, you don't say bless you to a hiccup, but whatever, you guys know what I meant. So you can get, this is a 850 milliamp battery, the one that I have now. This is the one that you can buy, the one that doesn't come with the drone. It lasts for about 12-15 minutes, depending on how you fly it. Same way that the other one lasted. Would I recommend it as a starter drone? Yes, I would. Camera's also adjustable. Camera is a 720p camera. 20 frames per second if you're streaming it from your phone. 30 frames per second if you're streaming it onto an SD card, which you have a little SD card slot right there. And then camera's adjustable, so you can, depending on where you want to have the view of, if you're trying to get some photo shots, you can aim it down so it doesn't have any of the arms or propellers in the way. But if you don't want to get too much ground while you're flying, you point it up so as it's flying it's level. Now, this thing's a really fun drone. I would recommend it. It's a hefty price, $770. Not everybody has $770 to blow on a drone that they're probably going to end up breaking. Now, if you have the money for that, I say get it. But if you don't have the money to blow on a drone, really it's only $170 because it does have the VR thing with it, and it is a Wi-Fi streaming drone. So if it didn't have the VR headset, they could probably be somewhere around 130, probably somewhere around there. 130, 125. But I think it's a really smart idea. Oh yeah, I'll give you guys a review on the headset itself. Headset's really good quality. It's really heavy. Go ahead and move this out the way. Headset. It's really good quality. You put your phone in here by lifting it up. Make sure that it's centered, the center of your phone centered to this little piece right there. And you take it and you slide it into your, oops, wrong side. You slide it into the headset itself. I always have trouble doing this. There it goes. And then you have, oh, it's upside down. Then you have your little head brace back there, your strap, and then you have the goggles inside of it. Really good quality. Plus right there, it's really comfortable to wear too at the same time. There's this logo right there. I will have a link in the description to the drone itself, so you guys can pick it up if you want. Here, take a look at the controller if you want. You have the phone stand right there. It's adjustable. Well, at least I thought it was adjustable. But you have, there's a top view antenna. It takes AAA batteries. I'll leave a link in the description to the drone. Get it if you can, if you want to get into drone flying. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.